Hey everybody out there, hope you're doing real good today. Well, I'm right in the middle of the process. I wound up trying to take off with my paramotor about a month ago, and well, look what happened. Another broken prop to hang on the wall, and broke parts of my frame. Not just one spot, 3, 4, 5 different weld breaks. So, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything I had to do and what I'm doing to get my sad looking paramotor back in order. Stay tuned if you want to see what it takes to fix a paramotor frame. Well, it all started out over here. I wound up landing on the bottom part of my cage, and the prop hit the ground. It smacked really hard, bent the frame, and broke it in a few spots. So the part I got right here on my desk is the bottom part where the hoop connects is right here. This is a Blackhawk R125, by the way. So it broke. Then we got this piece here, connects to the top of the frame. It cracked there and there. This piece broke right apart, and apparently the people I had before had broke it, but they wrapped it up in JB Weld fiber tape, so they thought that was gonna hold up well. But anyway, so I finished it off. It cracked right through here. And this piece, I don't even think they had welded right. This was bent. This is the piece that's supposed to be connected from here to that piece there, like that side. But, you know, somebody didn't put their feet down when they were coming in for a landing, which was me, and it also broke a little crack right there. So, this is what I'm going to do. I got this stuff here called aluminum weld. I've heard good things online about it. You heat it up with a torch. It's pretty much cheap, poor man's solder. It's like a solder weld or a brazing they call it. I'm going to try to see if this thing will get held up well enough with that. A couple other things happened when I broke it. Is the gas tank broke. So, got that down there. Cracked it right there. And I wound up using this stuff here. It seemed to work amazing right away. I have not put gas in it yet, but this thing, it's solid. It was just one little crack right there, and you really can't even see where it was now. So I put a bunch of this on there. I advise get some of that, and get your gas tank fixed. Double check it. Make sure you're not leaking gas, because when I crashed, it was just dripping down my legs, and I was pissed. I did not want to deal with that. So what I had to do, due to this paramotor, before I bought it, it was somebody welded all these little pieces together, just like these. They wound up cracking too. So I had to actually Dremel through it right here because it was welded together so it wouldn't come apart. They said it was to keep the frame from wiggling. So anyway, it's supposed to have just these quick connects. Pretty basic, really. And anyways, pulled this bottom part of the hoop off. Got that out of my way. I Dremeled through those. You probably easily can disconnect that. And same thing over here. Dremel through that connection. And those are where these go in. So you can see there where I cut through it. It's supposed to just slide in easy. These don't even have a quick connect up there, so don't ask me why. I don't know. So instead of buying a brand new frame, they wanted like $500 just for that piece to sit on my desk. I decided I'll take the gas tank off. I'll disconnect all the stuff. I mean, it really wasn't that hard other than having to Dremel through these things and break through the welds. Got that off, and I'm gonna be in this video. I'm going to show you how I done it. It's pretty much just disconnecting different Velcro spots here and here. These were wrapped around bar right here, so that holds part of the frame together. But this isn't like anything that holds the motor on or nothing. This is pretty much just what you set it on. So I think this aluminum weld stuff is going to hold up pretty well. Leave a comment below if you've had any experience with that. But when this broke, anyway, it bent all weird and flattened out. So I had to, I just took these little pieces right here of sockets. I was just hammering it in there with this thing, and it worked really good. So that flattened out that. Well, rounded that out. Currently I'm trying to, the plan is get these bends all back in shape. See if I can't get this thing to match up pretty close again. Right now it's not. And then it's got to meet up here, right? With this piece. I've only got one hand for it here, but you know what I'm saying. So, one step at a time. Leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna actually be doing paramotor school soon, so in September, try to get as much video of that as I can and post it up on my page. So, first things first though, if you have a crash or you need to work on your paramotor, unplug the spark plug. Another thing I'm probably going to get to soon is replacing the coil on this thing, so stay tuned for how I do that. That's enough of me blabbing. Oh yeah, before I took the tank out, I had to get all the gas out. I got a little pump I got from Harbor Freight, I think. Get the gas out. But this motor's great. It's got 260 hours. It's ran really good. I've done carb diaphragm replacements and stuff. Gaskets. It's a pretty good setup though. Can't wait to actually fly it. Yeah, here goes nothing. I'm gonna go clean up all these spots. I'm gonna try to get this welded. They had a little bit of a bend right here still. It was kind of wobbly, was the main issue. After the bend, or the crash, it actually hit right here, came down on my butt. Didn't get my feet out in time because, well, I was going up, hit the gas, and I let off the gas and tried to turn for some reason. And I haven't been trained yet, so I really shouldn't have been trying to do anything. And wound up laying on my butt because my wing pitched up in front of me a little bit, and it made me pretty much hit the gas again, and I just went downward. And I was going pretty fast, but not bad angle, so didn't get hurt. Other than the strap between my legs, it wasn't very comfortable. Let me tell you, you don't want to do that. No. Alright guys, so I'm going to blab a lot. You can skip ahead or whatever, but what I'll be doing now is I'm going to be filing all these different spots, get the paint off, clean up this aluminum, and try to do this aluminum weld in a little bit. So stay tuned, I'll let you know how that works. Here goes nothing. Here's the next update, everyone. So this pipe here, the one that broke off, that was right there, well, it was right here, looks like that one, totally bent. So I got, look at this rig. I got it bent. I got it clamped down to my desk. I'm trying to straighten it out. Got a crescent wrench over there on that side of the bend, and a little whatever you call it over here, piece of metal. Clamping it down with this piece of wood to try to flatten it out. So thought I'd show you guys that. I also used my table grinder to start cleaning off the end of this piece and the end of this piece so that the aluminum weld will stick good. Hopefully. We'll see, huh? Here you go. Alright, well, I got most of the wobble out of this thing. There's just a little bit left now. It's gonna just drive me crazy, but I'm gonna just go with it. Half the time I'm gonna be on grass anyways. It was bent really bad. It was probably up this high, bottom of it. So now that I got that pretty freaking close, I noticed that This bar here is on an angle back there. And this one looks pretty straight. So, the only thing I think that would cause that is poor manufacturing. Because nothing else looks wrong. These aren't bent. I don't even know. It's either they did a bad job building this thing, or I did a bad job crashing this thing. Whatever. Either way, it goes to show the strength of these things. It's not that strong. This material is super light. I mean, I could pick it up with less than a pinky strength. So, really, a little bit sucks. They make titanium frames now. But apparently, they use them because when you crash your wing, when you crash your paramotor, you can easily bend it back. But the problem with those, if you break it, it's harder to, cost more to get welded. Luckily, I hope this stuff works, so whatever, we'll see. Keep on trucking. Now I'm going to work on this part here, trying to get this tube lined up down here, right? It pretty much broke the top of this tube off and ripped it right up with this, so that's like part of this now. So I've been grinding this and attempting to get it to fit pretty close to here, and looks like it definitely does not want to fit very easily. I think when it broke, it kind of just ripped off this way. So anyway, I grinded this down some. I'll grind that down some and see if I can get this to fit better, and then I'll try to aluminum weld it.